episode of Quilt with the Stars is brought to you by Baby Lock, for the love of sewing, Moda, make something with Moda fabrics, and Koala Cabinets, sewing furniture custom built in America. Hello there, you're watching Quilt with the Stars. I'm Mary Fons here with Lisa Bongean of Primitive Gatherings. Welcome, Lisa.
Thank you for having me.
It's absolutely a pleasure, and I think that the folks out there are going to be excited about this installment of Quilt with the Stars, because we are going to have a little demo, a little how-to session with you, and do a little wool applique, a little wool project. Tell us a little bit about this project we're going to look at.
This is called Summer Sampler. It is based on the fact that I'm not going to do any cross-stitch samplers anymore. So I entered my little alphabet into my wool project to make a beautiful addition to the wool applique that's already on there.
The lettering here is stunning. Is it a particular font you found, or is this your own design?
It's just hand drawn,
just like you do, just falling off a log for you, Lisa. You're just creating beautiful things. No, it's really nice, and it comes so naturally to you, and it's a beautiful piece. So before we look at how to make it, tell us what we need to make it. These tools that we have in front of us.
Yes, we need to gather our correct tools for this project. So we should maybe just start right.
Yeah, let's start at this end.
Okay, the little rotary cutter that I use is to trim out my fusible web instead of hand cutting, because we always rough cut fusible web.
That was really important. You said that was a really important thing to...
Always rough cut fusible web until it's on the wool. Then you can cut on the line.
Got it.
Okay. So that's what I use instead of hand cutting with the scissors. Then I found these two really new cool pens.
Yeah.
Most recently.
I think they're Fons and Porter tools, right?
Yes, and when you were talking about them on the episode that I watched, I deal with a lot of residue of lead on my fingers when I'm tracing onto my fusible web. So I'm like, what was that pen? What was that?
And it's the ceramic marking pencil.
Okay.
It comes in white and in just like a graphite, but it's actually ceramic, which keeps it from smudging.
Right. Yeah. So perfect for tracing onto the fusible web.
Great.
So then another white marking pen that I like to use is the Clover Chalk Pen, and that kind of wheels on like a gel pen. It's liquid chalk, so it takes a little bit of time to dry, and you kind of just lightly put it on. You can't press really hard or it doesn't come off, but that is to draw your letters, to draw your vines, to draw your little details, and because sometimes they don't always turn out the way you want, and you just steam that off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's why I like that pen the best.
Obviously on a dark wool.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, well, and some of the lighter ones too.
Yeah, did they make a darker one?
Remember, I don't do white.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. No white. Forget it. Forget white. Forget it. Okay, great. Does it come in other colors though? If you were working on white, blue or something?
It could.
It might. Check it out. Look, look online. You're on the computer, right? It's just a click away. Just find out. Okay, how about these scissors?
This is my favorite scissors from Dovo. It's a nice size for cutting out your appliques with your wools, and I have to be honest, I use it for cutting my fusible, I use it for cutting my wools. There's no paper scissors in my world, and I've had one for about 8 years and never had to sharpen.
Oh my gosh.
And it's light, and it's pretty, it's stainless steel.
It is pretty.
And I call it an heirloom scissors. It's one you want to pass down for generations.
Yeah.
They are a little expensive, but they're worth it.
Well, yeah, exactly. They're worth it. You get what you pay for. Great.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the needle threader is very important for threading your needles with your pearl cotton. It's a really sturdy one, doesn't have any wires, you can't break it. I suggest buy more than one. They're really reasonable, $2 or under $2.
Easy to lose.
Yeah, easy to lose. So that's why I say buy more, because you're not going to break it, you're going to lose it.
Right, exactly.
Bob it or something. So
yeah, hey, there you go. Put on a little string. And these are your needles,
Yes,
right?
These are the needles that I package, because to be honest, it was hard to get enough needles that I use from a distributor, because we sell so many needles, and it's kind of embarrassing to go to a show and not have needles to sell for wool.
Right.
So I contacted one of the big companies, Bongean, and they supply me with needles by the bulk, and we package them ourselves for wool.
On the little
so
wool.
We have the 24 chenille needle size, and that's for the everyday pearl 12s. Then the 22 we also do, because sometimes I'll sew 6 strands of floss or double the pearl 12 and use that double, and it just makes a bigger hole to pull through.
For a beginner, would you recommend they get both of these sizes when they first start? Or
Yep.
Okay, great.